Bangladesh, a land of rivers, a country interwoven with waterways. Yet its fate is tied to its neighbor India. 54 rivers, all originating in India, all flowing into Bangladesh. This is the geography of power. This is the source of a simmering conflict. Water is life. In Bangladesh, it's also a source of constant anxiety. The Ganges, the Brahmaputra, the Teesta lifelines controlled by India, dams, barrages, and the power to decide who gets what. India holds all the cards. This isn't just about water, it's about control, it's about leveraging a natural resource for political gain. It's about a relationship where one country holds the other hostage, literally. The Farakka Barrage, a dam of discord, 1975. India flexes its hydrological muscle. The Farakka Barrage is built. Its purpose? To divert water from the Ganges to India's Kolkata port. The impact on Bangladesh? Devastating. Imagine a country slowly being drained of its lifeblood. That's what Farakka did. Water flow plummeted, up to 80% during dry seasons. Crops withered, fish died, salt water from the Bay of Bengal crept in, poisoning the land. The Farakka Barrage wasn't just infrastructure, it was a statement, a declaration of India's dominance, a constant reminder of Bangladesh's vulnerability, and it continues to haunt Bangladesh today.
The Farakka Barrage was a turning point. It changed the dynamics of water politics in the region and, well, it set a precedent for future conflicts.
The Teesta River, a lifeline for millions in Bangladesh, but its source lies in the Indian state of Sikkim. Dams built by India, water flow controlled by India. Once again Bangladesh at India's mercy. 2011. A glimmer of hope. A water-sharing agreement is drafted, but hope soon turns to dust. West Bengal, an Indian state, opposes the deal. The agreement collapses. The Teesta River remains a source of tension. Just this February, protests erupted in Bangladesh. Farmers, fishermen, families demanding their fair share of the Teesta's water. Their pleas fell on deaf ears. The water flowed, but not to them.
We are tired. We have been asking for our share of the Teesta's water for years. How long will we have to wait?
When the monsoon becomes a weapon, India's dam releases and Bangladesh's floods. The monsoon season, a time for life-giving rains, but in Bangladesh, it's a season of dread. Why? Because India controls the dams. And when India releases water from its reservoirs, Bangladesh drowns. 2017, devastating floods, 500,000 people displaced. The culprit? India's release of dam water. August 2024, floods from India's Tripura state ravage Bangladesh. Protests erupt. Anti-India sentiment boils over. Remember June 2024? 59 dead, 1.2 million families trapped, 6 million people affected across 11 districts. The cause? India's release of water from the Dumbar Dam. Coincidence or a calculated move?
The timing of these water releases during the monsoon season raises serious questions. It amplifies the natural flooding, making it much worse for Bangladesh. Is it just poor planning or something more deliberate?
Section 5. Drowning in Despair, the Human Cost of Water Wars.
Behind the statistics, behind the geopolitical analysis, are real people. Bangladeshi farmers watching their crops wither, fishermen finding their nets empty, families displaced, their homes swallowed by the floodwaters.
Imagine the desperation of a farmer who depends on the monsoon, only to see his fields flooded by India's dam releases. Imagine the anguish of a mother who has lost her child to the rising waters.
This is the human cost of water wars. This is the reality of living downstream from a country that uses water as a weapon. This is the story of Bangladesh.
Section 6. Bangladesh fights back. Legal battles and international alliances. Faced with this existential threat, Bangladesh isn't taking it lying down, it's fighting back. Legal action is being pursued, international courts are being approached, the world needs to know. Bangladesh is also looking for alternative solutions. Rainwater harvesting projects are being implemented, dams are being built to store water during the monsoon, but these efforts require resources that Bangladesh often lacks. The clock is ticking. The 1996 Ganga Water Treaty, a 30-year agreement, expires in 2026. Will it be renewed? Will it be fair? The future of Bangladesh hangs in the balance.
The future of Bangladesh hangs in the balance.
Section 7, China enters the fray. A new player in the water wars enter China. The rising superpower sees an opportunity. It offers Bangladesh financial aid. It proposes to build dams and dredging projects on the Teesta River. A helping hand or a strategic move? India is wary. China's involvement adds a new layer of complexity to the water wars. It's no longer just about India and Bangladesh. It's about regional power dynamics. It's about the battle for influence in South Asia. China's entry is a game changer. It gives Bangladesh leverage. It forces India to rethink its strategy. The water wars just got a whole lot more interesting. Section 8. The future of water in South Asia. Cooperation or catastrophe? The future looks uncertain. Will water become a source of cooperation or a catalyst for conflict? Will India continue to use water as a political tool? Will Bangladesh be forced to choose sides? The stakes are high. Climate change is making water even more scarce. Population growth is increasing demand. The potential for conflict is real, but there's also an opportunity for dialogue, for cooperation, for a water-sharing agreement that benefits all. The choice is in the hands of India and Bangladesh. Will they choose the path of shared prosperity, or will they allow water to divide them? The future of South Asia may very well depend on the answer. Section 9. Beyond Borders, Water as a Global Flashpoint. The India-Bangladesh water conflict is not unique. All over the world, rivers flow across borders, carrying with them the potential for both cooperation and conflict. The Nile, the Mekong, the Tigris-Euphrates, the Colorado, the Jordan, the list goes on. As climate change intensifies and water becomes more scarce, these conflicts are only going to escalate. The world needs to pay attention. We need to find ways to manage our shared water resources equitably and sustainably. The alternative is a future of water wars. A future where countries fight over the lifeblood of their people, a future that none of us want.